Hey, we arrived in Tromsø last night. It was a bit difficult actually because we didn't have much time at Oslo Airport, so it was like Home Alone 2. We were literally running through the airport to get to our next gate for Tromsø. But we did. Successfully landed in Tromsø and then just about got to see the Northern Lights. And then today, this morning, we joined a tour, a Northern Horizon tour. It was the Arctic Nature Tour. Victor was our tour guide, he was fantastic, and Camille was our driver, he was brilliant. We drove around Kvaløya Island, stopped at 4 or 5 places, saw a moose, and just learnt the history of the place and the area and what it's all about. It was pretty cool. After that we went to the Magic Ice Bar, which was bloody freezing, just to get 1 drink each and then warm up by coming outside. Getting ready for the marathon now, so I will show you my kit that I'm planning to take, and then we've got a registration, bit of a passport sort of thing, and then the bus is tomorrow, 11:30. Interestingly, it was dark today by about 1:30, so I think it'll be dark pretty soon after we start the marathon, so I need to make sure my head torch is fully charged for that. But yeah, peace. The weather forecast is saying -7, but feels like -13. So what I plan to wear is my Montane waterproof jacket. This is on top of everything. Under that, I'm probably going to wear one of these 2 Helly Hansens. I'm thinking the merino one, because that'll just keep you warmer because it's merino. This one isn't, so I probably won't wear that. The bottoms, I'm just going to wear normal running leggings, and the socks I've opted for a bit of a combo, so I'm wearing Injinji liner toe socks, and then over the top of them Dex Shell waterproof socks, and I've tested them in training. They tuck into the leggings nicely, so the legs should definitely be warm. I'm not so sure about the top, but I think it will be because it's merino, and then this is obviously good to stop the wind. So next up, gloves. I'm going to wear the Montane Prism because they're slightly padded, a bit like a down jacket. And then I've got these waterproof overmates because the forecast is for a little bit of snow. And I think it'll probably feel colder near the start because it's further out and not in the city centre. And then for a hat, I'll probably just wear the Nike trail hat that I've been wearing all around town because it is a bloody cold. And a merino buff like around the neck or nose. So that's the top half, and gloves. Right, the pack is packed now. Feels like I've got a lot. I've put an extra hooded top in there, La Sportiva warm top, just in case. So that's what's taking up the most of the room. And the waterproof trousers, yak tracks, gloves, nutrition, head torch. And then they also give you this, so everyone's to wear this over the top. Got my number, 113. halfway. Hello. Thought I'd do a recap of the marathon. It went really well. So this morning the buses left from a hotel in town at 11:30. So we got there probably about 11:15 and just stood in the hotel lobby for a bit. Gonna not make me laugh. 2 buses it was, so I got on the first bus and sat next to this lady on the third row because I wanted to be quite near the front so I didn't feel sick. The bus took about 40 minutes to get to the start of the marathon. The bus driver clearly knows how to drive on these icy roads, because there was one point when he was flying down this downhill and I was gripping on for dear life thinking this is how I'm going to die now. I didn't. We made it there safely, and then as soon as the bus stopped everyone's kind of like, oh, where's the toilets, where's the toilets? But they were in a primary school, so you had to take off your shoes, went to the toilets. There was 2 cubicles, that was fine. There wasn't that big of a queue either, because I think there's only about 100 and odd runners, so it was moved really quick. First few miles were fine. I wore my trail shoes that I showed in the previous video. I had the Yak tracks in my pack, but I never wore them once. Didn't need to, because the snow and the ice had gravel on, so you always had traction for the most part. First 5 miles or so were pretty much flat, great running. And then we started the bloody long hill. That was fine actually, it wasn't too bad because it was so gradual and running along the top. You can see like the snow, hopefully it comes out in the videos because this is before it got too dark, but the snow's being blown across. It wasn't actually snowing at this point. I'd taken my gloves off and I'd taken the buff off around my neck because it wasn't that cool. When it got dark, we got led onto a footpath. I think this was maybe 15-16 miles in. The videos from the footpath, they should be fine because there were street lights. By mile 19, that's when we've got the bridge, which I knew as being the last big hill in the race was going up that bridge. That was quite hard going actually. The snow was coming in and it was snowing heavy at this point, but it was the wind, the snow was blowing and it was a side wind. So it was like, oh my gosh, it's blowing us. And I knew as soon as we got off that bridge that we'd turn right slightly and it'd be a headwind for most of the way back. And yes, as soon as we got to the bottom of the bridge, the marathon runners joined the half marathon at this point because they did a turnaround point there. So we joined the marathon for the last 6 miles. And yeah, it was a headwind most of the way back. I felt like walking, but I didn't walk. I tried to take a few more videos, but the camera battery had died because of the cold, which is a bit annoying, but GoPro, that's what happens. So I took a few on my phone. So I think the end videos, you'll probably see it shaking a lot more because it was on my phone, not on the GoPro. But it was fantastic. I like the Norwegian chant. I don't know what it is, the shouting, but it's really cool. The finish straight was brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic. ran in at the finish. I managed to do it in under 4 hours, which is good. I was quite happy with that, yeah. It was 3:57, I think it was. But as soon as I finished, I went to get that hot cordial. I got about 4 cups of the hot cordial. It was fantastic. And then I waited for my wife to finish, who was doing the half marathon. Hi, that's us just got back from the tour. The time is 10 to 3 and now we're going to bed because we need to get up in 2 hours to get our airport transfer taxi. Hey, just a quick recap. That's us home, showered and settled now. It was a fantastic trip. I'd highly recommend Northern Horizon for the tours. First tour with Victor was brilliant. Second tour, the Aurora hunt with Harry, was fantastic. He has a great knowledge of the whole Aurora and how it works and everything, so he was explaining all that. And it was pretty cool to drive into Finland and also into Sweden. Finally, the race was brilliant. Hoping to go back again. The race organisers did a great job. The course was gorgeous. So yeah, awesome. 10 out of 10 trip.